Welcome back to Young at Heart Adventures, and today we're going to be doing an RV project here. We're sitting in storage, not traveling right now, but we want to replace our old analog thermostat that came with the RV that controls the air conditioning and the heating. We're going to be replacing it with this RVComfort thermostat that's digital. The problem we have with this old analog thing, when we're running our heat, it seems like it kicks on the heat just for like 2 minutes, and by the time it just starts to get warm, it kicks it off, and then 5 minutes later it's on and off and on and off all night long, and that can't be very efficient. And so we want to try to use a digital one that'll be a little more intelligent about how we manage the temperature. Okay, so first step is we're going to take the old one off, and this just is a plastic cover that snaps on, and you just pull it off. I already had it off earlier, but you can use a little screwdriver if it's a little bit tight, just to get behind it and pry it off, and it just pops right off. Step two, we're going to be taking the old one off, which is just 2 simple screws. I've never done this before, but it looks like it's simple enough, so you guys can learn with me. Okay, so now all the wires are color coded, and we're going to be attaching them to the back of the new thermostat. So I started to pull this wiring harness out, and you can see that there's no slack, like that's as far out as it will go. So if I unravel all this and unwind it, there's a good chance I might accidentally drop it down in a hole, and then I'm going to be in big trouble. So I think what I'm going to do is actually cut my wires here and just take the new thermostat, which has the same color codes, just wire them together, use the wire nuts that I have, and then see how that works, rather than trying to unravel all this and hope that nothing falls down in there. Yeah, you can see that what they did is they matched this thermostat to the system, and the colors are not exactly the same. So whoever knows the schematic was able to match it properly, and it works properly. So I don't really want to undo this and tie into the same thing. I'm just gonna use the same color codes here. I'm going to cut here and just attach the wires and then put the wire nuts on, and everything should still work as before. And if for some reason the new thermostat doesn't work, I can just hook this one back up using the same configuration. I'm going to go ahead and cut the wires right here. And I'm leaving enough slack that if I do have to hook the old one back up for some reason, if the new one doesn't work, that I'll be able to put that one on. So out with the old and in with the new. So next step, I'm just going to strip these wires. Okay, so the next step is we're just going to match up the colors here, white on white, green on green. Wrap these wires together, and then just use wire nuts to secure them and keep them insulated. And last one is blue. Okay, so we have all the right colors matched up and wire nuts on. Let's see what we have here, and you can see we already have a display showing 49 degrees in here. No wonder I'm so cold. So what we're going to do now is I've got to go power on the generator and turn on the propane. We can make sure everything works. Okay, so I'm going to put this on so I can see what all the buttons do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to try turning on the heat. And aha, the heat just came on. Okay, you can see it's set at 72, but it's currently 50 in here. I just want to make sure the furnace comes on okay. Okay, so the heat is working, the gas furnace came on, and the next thing we're going to do is try to test the air conditioning. Okay, the power is on. So fan mode, auto, which only would come on when the AC is on, or you can have it on constantly, and the fan came on when I did that, so that's working. And fan speed low, yep, high, cool. And the other thing would be to turn on the cool, which I don't know if this is going to work, because it's only 53 in here. I'd have to make it go way down, and I don't know. Yep, just came on. So that works. So everything's working. So now we just have to push the wires in and hook it to the wall. So I've double checked that all of these wire nuts are nice and secure, and that there's no bare wire showing. Everything is insulated, so there nothing's going to touch together on the inside. And I'm just going to push this back in, and I'm not going to wrap all these in electrical tape like they did here. It just makes it very difficult if you need to fix one of them, or if something comes loose, to tear everything apart. I'm just going to go ahead and put it back in like this. This thermostat is made in the United States. It says right here on the printed circuit board. That's pretty cool. I will put a link in the description if you're interested in doing this yourself. I'll put a link in the description. I got this on Amazon. You're welcome to click on that link and take you right to this exact unit that I bought, and you can replace yours. Now the temperature is displayed in Fahrenheit. If you want it to be displayed in Celsius, there's a little jumper here. You would just pull that off and move it over one notch so that it's on the C versus the F, and that makes everything display in centigrade. Okay, I'm just going to try the heat one more time. Okay, I just set it to 70. And there it goes. Well, it's been a couple weeks since I installed this thing. It's been working great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. That tells YouTube that it's good content, and they'll show it to more people. If you are interested in RV travel and RV related videos, we ask you to check out some of the other videos on our channel. We'll see you guys on the next adventure.